What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I have a brand new product that I am so stoked to talk about today. I just got it from my boy Rick Webb over at Both Lighting USA. You guys have heard him talk about him. You've heard him tease them. You've even seen probably the prototype, but I've got a working edition. Are you ready? Wait for it. Of the brand new Both Lighting Chroma cannons. That is what we're going to be talking about today. Let's get into these things. All right, so like I said, these are the brand new Chroma cannons from Both Lighting, and I got to say, first use, first look, they are super compact, easy, simple design. We're going to get into the charging case in just a little bit, but let me give you just a few key features before we kind of take a look at what these are. They are a 15 watt 6-in-1 RGBWA UV LED inside. The LED average life is 50,000 hours. You're never gonna hit that. The lens you can screw in and out, and it goes from 31 degrees to 64 degrees. I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. The battery time is 8 hours in auto mode, 9 hours in single color mode, and 6 hours in full color mode. It's got 6-channel and 10-channel DMX. I want to say something though. These are not an uplight per se. They don't replace your uplights, but they do go really well with the Both Lighting IR4s. The other thing that's cool about them is they have a mounting option, a little 1/4-inch thread right here on the bottom, like if you wanted to put them on some kind of mounts and use them like pin spots to highlight maybe a cake or a table. If you don't use DMX, they also have an auto mode and a sound active mode. So they're perfect if you just want to stand them alone and use the remote control that comes with them. Okay, so you already know it comes in white, but I know there's a lot of people out there that love their black gear as well. Same light, different packaging, kind of a nice satiny black, a little more of a glossy white. Black, white, pick whichever one matches the rest of your gear. Obviously, you guys know I love my white gear, so I'm gonna get me a set of these. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering, what do these things cost? The kit that you see here today, 12 of the Chroma cannons, and the special charging case is only $980. So let's keep moving. I wanna bring this case back up on the table and show you how cool this is. Here we go. So probably my favorite thing about this entire package is this brand new case. I love this charging system. So on the back here, you've just got a red rocker switch and an IEC cable, and I've already got it plugged into the wall. And then on each of the Chroma cannons, right in the middle, you kind of have a receiver, right? And then in each of these 12 holes, 4, 8, 12 holes, you've got a little, I'm just gonna call it a nipple for lack of a better word, but that goes right inside this little receiver. So there are no taking these. These would be if you wanted to just charge one at a time. You don't even really need these, even though it comes with them. Boom, you just drop it right into the cylinder. The little nipple goes in the receiver and you're charging up. Even better, there are 12 lights corresponding to each row, 3, 6, 9, 12 right here that are either green or red. Red, not charged, green, fully charged. So you can see this top one right here is still charging up. Boom, I put it in, red light. When it goes green, it's fully charged. This case is gold. I promise you, this is gonna be the way to go. It's not very big. It's a little bit smaller than the case that the IR4s come in. The weight is about the same as the IR4s. It's gonna be super protective. It's not too heavy like a traditional rolling road case. If I'm you, I am buying this in groups of 12 in this case. Exactly as you see it here, whether you get black or white, doesn't matter to me, but this is how I would buy it for under $1,000. That is very tough to beat. Okay, so the moment of truth. What do they actually look like when you turn them on? Because as I told you, they are not a replacement for your uplights. They're basically like a enhancer. I would use these on each side of a fireplace in a venue. I would use these on my Bunn Gear Command Center, wink, wink. And when I turn them on a white wall, you're gonna see exactly what I mean by a totally different effect for the Chroma cannons. So you saw what it looks like against a white wall or a white door in this case. I'm going to now crank the lens all the way down so it's completely tight with the Canon part, and let's just see if we can tell a difference. So this one's got and this is pretty much in the center of the door, like a nice dispersion V pattern. Now I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna start to loosen this up a considerable amount. These will eventually come off if the lens gets loose and there's a little retainer ring in the inside. So don't panic if your lenses are a little bit not flat to the surface. All you gotta do is just take this off and readjust it. So I'm gonna crank this several times without taking it completely off and see, you got a completely different pattern now. So it looks like when you have it completely cranked down, it is 64 degrees. And then it looks like when you have it almost to the point where you're taking the top off, it's more like 31 degrees because it has a 31 to 64 degree range of beam, if you will. So that's definitely another cool feature. Again, if you wanted to make it more of a pin spot, it looks like you would almost take it completely out. You could do, you know, a pin spot on a cake or whatever. And again, you don't have to have it scrolling colors. It could be white on a cake or on a head table or something like that. These things are super versatile. Just looking at the back here, standard controls that you have on pretty much all of the both lighting stuff. Got a menu button, up button, down button, and enter. And to turn these on, you simply hold down the enter for a few seconds and it comes on. So what do you think? There you have it, the brand new both lighting Chroma Canons. I don't want to say it's your first look because I'm sure Rick is going to make his video before I put mine out. I'm absolutely in love with them and I haven't even taken them out to a gig yet, but I'm going to get these added to my sound switch profile so that they'll go along with the show. And I think these are going to be a complete game changer for just another completely cool effect. Super portable, easy to carry around. They go right into the cylinder there to the convenient charging case. Before you come at me in the comments and say, so-and-so did it first, let me remind you how much those cost compared to these. So when you're going to buy both lighting, know you're getting a quality product. It ships within 10 to 14 business days, I believe now. Rick can repair this stuff right there in Greensboro, right down the road from me. I mean, there's a lot to be said for these lights. Everything I own now, you can tell behind me, I'm doing some programming right now, is both lighting, every single light. Everything I have now is completely converted. I'm not even gonna use the Esstart AX1s this year, I don't think. And those are like $6,000 for 8. They're crazy high end. I'm both lighting. I'm all in here, people. So if you want some both lighting gear, all you gotta do is click the link down below this video. Please use my link if you don't mind, so that they'll know that you saw this video and they'll give me some love. I'm super stoked about these and I know that you will be too. As always, leave the video a big old thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and truly let me know what you think in the comments about the brand new Chroma Canons. See y'all next week.